Mamdani is still winning. And in the latest poll, and I love that this is even Fox News reporting this. Fox News must fucking hate reporting this type of thing. But Mamdani is polling higher than all the other NYC mayoral candidates combined in a new poll. And I think they're trying to cover, I don't mean Fox News in this case, but I mean in general, I think they're trying to cover up this polling. I think they're doing less polling like New York City is because they don't want people to know that Mamdani is destroying the opposition. But the opposition is so woefully laughable on top of that. You have corrupt Andrew Cuomo, corrupt Eric Adams are the two main faces of the opposition. So it's like you can't, apparently the Democrats are incapable of fielding anyone for this office. And, you know, the reason I don't include Mamdani when I say Democrats is because they very much did not want him to win that primary. The mainstream oligarchic Democrats were terrified that he would win that primary. And sure enough, he did. And now they have Cuomo running as an independent and Eric Adams, the current corrupt mayor, running as an independent to try and defeat him. They're dumping loads of money in. Cuomo is trying to get Eric Adams and the other candidates to drop out so he can have a better chance of beating Mamdani. And I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of election shenanigans that go down. But anyway, in a new poll conducted by Zenith Research and Public Progress, found Mamdani, the Democratic nominee, with a significant lead over the current field of 5 candidates. In fact, he is polling higher than all of them combined. He got 50% of the vote, regardless of who the opponent is. So individually against all of them, he's still at 50%. The poll was conducted July 16th to 24th with 1,453 New York residents, got a 2.9% margin of error. The combined level of support for former Governor Cuomo and Eric Adams and conservative right-wing activist and talk show host Curtis Sliwa and former federal prosecutor Jim Walden and undecided totaled 49%. So basically, Mamdani's beating everything combined. Cuomo came in second place, receiving 22%. Sliwa received 13%. Adams garnered a whopping 7%. Mamdani's support never dips below 50%. By the way, Trump also has said he is considering taking away Mamdani's citizenship. I think he's also talked about arresting him. He basically just can't stand that it's not a white guy that might win this mayoral election. But his support never dips below 50%. In a hypothetical 4-way race without Cuomo, Mamdani's support rose to 55% in a 4-way race without Adams. Cuomo's trying to get the others to drop out because he believes it'll help him. But in several of these cases, when someone drops out, Mamdani's support actually goes up. So anyway, the oligarchs are losing their fucking minds over the idea that he might win this election. He's even rating very highly with Jews under the age of 45. And, New York City it's got a very large Jewish population relative to the rest of the country. I lived in New York City for 12 years, and most of them tend to vote for anyone who says Israel, 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 Israel. But we're seeing that there are so many anti-Zionist Jews, anti-genocide Jews, anti-Israel's behavior in Gaza Jews, whatever you want to call them. There are so many of those that now that old idea of like, oh, the Jews in New York will just vote for anybody who says, yay, Israel, is proving not to be true a lot of the time.